Welcome to Arrowhead, Medieval Archery VR for MetaQuest, available through AppLab. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 25,000 subscribers, it would be fantastic if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game or any tips or tricks you have for Arrowhead Medieval Archery. Let's check it out. I had no idea this game existed, and I've been turned on to it, and it is very difficult to put this game down. I found the interactions very satisfying and polished. Let's get into it here. It's comprised of a bunch of areas, which are archery challenges, and for each challenge you can score up to 3 stars, and you need to unlock a certain amount of stars to proceed to the next area. So as you can see, I've unlocked up to area 4, and there's 12 areas, so we got a ways to go. So let's jump into area 1, and we'll just burn through some of these. So the mechanics are simple. To change bow hand, press the thumbstick. So we can switch hands like that. To pick up an arrow, move your hand below your waist and press your grip button. You can see that the arrow indicator on the ground will change color when your hand is in the correct position. And you grip, and then there is a little sphere on the bowstring where you knock the arrow. Draw the bow and release the grip button to release the arrow. P.S. Remember to aim higher for targets further away. So we have a reticle. If we hold the bowstring back too long, drawn, our reticle will start to waver. So if we hit the target, we get our arrow back. If we hit a bullseye, then we get 2 arrows back. So another arrow. You don't have to go on the proper side of the bow. As long as you hit the knocking point, it knocks. So on this training stage, just line up the circle of your reticle and loose your arrow. You can turn the reticle off. You saw I got 2 arrows back on that last one. That's because I hit the bullseye, and it shows as orange when you do that. And that's it. Very simple mechanics, yet the implementation is smooth and satisfying, and you can flow through these events really quickly, at least the early ones. Then things start getting difficult. And there's a nice looping motion, grabbing the next arrow, drawing it, and letting it fly. So as the targets get more distant, you definitely have to aim above them, and you just got to get a feel for how high. And then some levels will have some let's say landmarks that you can gauge the height by. Right, there's all these little bushes and stuff. If you find that you've found the right height for your arrow by putting your reticle on one of those landmarks, then you can just keep doing that for that target. If you run out of arrows, you can just redo that section. It's all very quick and quite addictive. Yeah, see, that was a miss, so we'll aim a little higher and we'll pick that one up. We only got 2 stars for that, so I did better the last time. So now we have some targets. So if I hit the bullseye, I actually get 2 arrows back. So for levels that have some difficult targets, you can hit the bullseyes first to get yourself some extra arrows, and then go for the more difficult targets. And that's about it. It's not a complex game, but I tell you what, it is enjoyable. Shooting pumpkins. The splatter is nice. You see the arrow fly off with a chunk. The feedback on the bow and the arrows is very satisfying. And it seems like there's a ton of levels. So here's one where it's kind of tricky to gauge the height. We have this board. So it looks like just towards the top of this board. I'm not sure if time plays into your score. I kind of think it doesn't. As long as you finish with arrows left. Three stars. Just burned through a lot of levels without getting bored or tired. It's just very satisfying for some reason. So that was 14 levels already. And they do get harder, kind of starts you off slow, as a good game should. But it does get challenging. Trust me, we'll get there. So those are still bullseyes, but these shields, these kite shields, they're much easier targets to hit. That's a miss. Can't get complacent. Gotta make sure your horizontal aim is on. And I'm actually pulling the controller right to my neck. It's not where I would, gotta pay attention here. It's not exactly where I would pull the string of a real bow to my cheek. It's more kind of to the crook of my neck. But these headsets can sometimes have trouble tracking controllers in that position, and I'm not seeing that in this game, which is nice. Now, once you get comfortable with the game as is, you can turn off the reticle, which I've yet to do because I'm having so much fun with the reticle, and I'm afraid of what would happen if I turned it off. But eventually I'll have the confidence to try it without the reticle. This almost seems like the same level. Now, if you're playing through these levels for the first time, it prompts you to go back to the main screen once you've completed all of the challenges. Okay, that's level 20. Yeah, we are progressing through. Okay, so these little targets reveal new targets, and in some cases those new targets will actually fall down after a timer, and you have to hit these little targets again to get them to raise back up. So you have a time pressure aspect that's introduced. Now, I've only done kind of 2 quick sessions before this to get to this point, so I don't think I'm that skilled of an archer, so it shouldn't be that imposing. Now I'm gonna, yeah, wah, wah, wah. So that was a failure of that level. I ran out of arrows. I was talking too much about what a good archer I am and managed to flub the level. There we go. Level 23 complete. That was a bit low, kind of knew it. Failed that one too. Like I said, it does get harder, and I don't even think I've unlocked half of the areas yet. So that's a miss. That's going to haunt us. 1 left, but we can do this with 1. Obviously, we just can't miss. That was really high, but we got it. So we only got 1 star. I got 2 stars previously. Okay, that gave us 2 arrows, so we're set up. These are small targets. Got some arrows from that one. Sweet. It might be boring to watch, I'm not sure, but it is a lot of fun. I wanted that bullseye. We got that one at least. Strong finish. Level 28 complete. Uh-oh, we're gonna fail this one. Yeah, all misses. So let's retry that. Easy enough, nice fast load times. So we were aiming too low. Just gotta remember where you were aiming, even if it was in a previous attempt, and either maintain or adjust. Three stars that time. Miss. We don't have any bullseyes to give us extra arrows here, and we're gonna fail. So this is definitely a tougher one, where the targets are at quite a distance. Got that one, and we don't have any bullseyes. To give us more arrows. So what you can do is definitely use the pumpkins to gauge the height of your shots before you aim for the smaller targets, if you get a chance to aim for the smaller targets. Too high. Too low. So a little bit higher. Still too low. We got one shot left. Okay, we got that one. Now we can get a bullseye. Missed it. We got the targets, but it's gonna be rough. We got the bullseye. Got a bit of grace. And made it through by the skin of our nose. Okay, so we've moved into some of the other areas now. That's why we're getting moving targets. This is probably the third or fourth area. It just hasn't prompted us. We've just powered right through because I've already unlocked them. Ooh, okay. Of course, it's the last one, and down to one arrow. Got it. Oh, this one was difficult, I think. One arrow left. Yep. So for these moving targets, you can either try to hit them at their extents where they slow down, or gauge the speed. Still hitting too high. One left. But in games like this, it's crucial that the reload is quick, and it certainly is here. You don't have to stress out about waiting to get your next chance. Just right back into it. A little higher. Okay. Maybe not gonna do this one on the first shot. Nope. I don't know why I'm doing the pumpkins first here. These ones, you know, they're closer to you at one end, so it's probably best to wait till they're up here. But can't help but get impatient sometimes. Down to one shot. And if you wait too long, your aim is going to go off. I'll show you that here. I should have done it before, but if I just hold the bow drawn for too long, you can see the reticle starts to go red and it starts to waver a bunch, and that's just your arm tiring out. From holding the bow drawn. We can do this. Okay, one shot left. We got it. We can't be missing arrows on these pumpkins, but we are. And that's it. So here, like I said, you can kind of judge by those cross beams. Where you should aim your arrows height-wise. And then just remember that, especially for the pumpkins. Oh, I thought for sure that was a hit. Bullseye. Well, there you go. That's Arrowhead. Medieval Archery VR for Meta Quest, available now in AppLab. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 25,000 subscribers. It would be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game, or any tips or tricks you have for Arrowhead or archery in general. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.